for Google Maps, what I like to do, I don't like to listen to it really that much. Because number one, I got my phone set in Spanish because I'm trying to learn Spanish. So I don't, when they say, ir de la derecha, I'm like, izquierda. ¿Dónde distingues ni obediente? Sweet, I'm like, what are y'all talking about? I gets me confused, and I don't like to be confused when I'm in my directions, you know. So I like to use the whatever, this part. I don't even know if you guys can see that, but that's what I like to use. So we're gonna head out, and yeah, when I get on the highway, we can start talking about the things that need to be talked about, man. Shoot. And then once we get there, we get there. Patrick Mahomes is arguably the face of sports in America already at 24 years of age. Something that not even Michael Jordan, not even LeBron James could say that they could do. And of course, they're the biggest figures in the United States, sports-wise. Both are billionaires, are about to be billionaires and all that. So that's big news. So this $500 million contract for Mahomes is light work, honestly. Like, it's crazy because I feel like the Chiefs fans have the most wholesome fan base. If you guys saw the pictures of the Royals parade versus the Chiefs parade, of course it looked a little bit lackluster, I suppose is the correct term. Lackluster is probably the right way to put it, but mind you, it was 17 degrees outside. It was 17 degrees. I don't know many people that are going to show out in the hundreds of thousands to stand for 5-6 hours in 18-degree weather. Tell me what type of fan base would do that. And this is Kansas City as well. We're not like Florida or anything. We're not like the tropics, but we've got our 70 degree days and all that. We're not necessarily accustomed to the cold like Minneapolis or perhaps Pittsburgh or New Orleans, not New Orleans, or New England. But yeah, of course I'm trying not to be there when Brittany and Patrick are there, because I'm not trying to infringe upon their privacy or anything like that. This is, by the way, this is a one-time thing. This isn't something that I want to be doing often. I'm only going to go park by the side, just so I can be in the presence of Mahomes' greatness and all of that. He's probably at Chiefs workouts right now, so I don't really have to worry about that. I don't know about Brittany. She's probably doing this. I don't know what she's doing. Probably did something productive in the house. Hopefully she won't worry if there's a white car there in a few days. I mean, if there's a white car there for about 15-20 minutes, because that's about how long it'll take for me to go ahead and explain everything that I'm going to explain. But yeah, this is definitely new for me. I mean, he signed his $477 million contract just yesterday, and he's staying in Kansas City for a decade, which is a perfect match, I think. And it's a no-trade clause, so that means that he has the best benefit in his mind. And the Chiefs, of course, get the biggest face in America, which, of course, is huge for the city. We'll talk more about that once we actually get there. But yeah, I like this deal a lot. Now, of course, I'm not a football fan first, but I do feel the most emotionally attached to the Kansas City Chiefs, given that we do not have an NBA franchise here. I'll see if you guys can't tell already, I'm a huge NBA fan. I really wish we had the Sacramento Kings, but they stole our franchise a while back, and we're not ever going to get that back. So, unless, you never know. Patrick Mahomes is the best thing to happen to Kansas City, however, I think honestly. Arguably, it's the best thing that's ever happened to Kansas City in its entire history, at least from the exposure standpoint. Even when we won the Super Bowl, I believe in 1954, 1953, or at least when we got to the Super Bowl, I believe we lost to the Packers. Even when we got there, of course, football wasn't as big. It wasn't the world's biggest sport yet. And that happened only in 1973 after, I forgot what Super Bowl it was, but after 1973, football officially became America's sport. So that was before Kansas City's time. But now we have the face of America, something that you don't get really often, because there are only a few names that you can really go off of that or have as much impact as Patrick Mahomes does. You have LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Serena Williams, Kobe Bryant, maybe Tiger Woods. I'm probably missing some people, but I feel like those 5 athletes are the only ones that are in any type of contention with Patrick Mahomes. And that's big talk. That's big talk right there. So I've sort of been a fan of Kansas City by default. I remember back in the 2012 season, I believe we went, 2-12? Something like that. I don't know. I wasn't really big into sports back then. I was sort of a big guy. I cared more about books than actually sports. But yeah, 2012, we won a very minimal amount of games. It was quite sad around Kansas City. Then we hired Andy Reid, and we got Alex Smith, and of course, we just continued to rise from there and then continued to deflate in the playoffs because of time management. That was the hugest thing in Kansas City for the longest time, the time management, man. I'd be watching Chris Smoove, he'd be making fun of the Chiefs and their time management, clock management. Everyone would, honestly, because we were the laughing stock of the league. Andy Reid just didn't know how to manage his clock properly with Alex Smith, and it never really worked. And then coming into 2017, we drafted Mahomes from Texas Tech. No one's really thinking much about him. He's got this huge arm, of course. He's able to make these spectacular plays, but he's not necessarily ready for the big leagues yet, if that makes sense. So he takes sort of like, I don't know if it's a gap year. I don't know what you would call it. Like similar to what people are doing now in college. You take like a gap year. You don't really play that much. You're not in the rotation, but you're learning as much as you can. And of course, he was learning from Alex Smith and ready to take over the job the year after. Of course, we let him go to the Redskins, I believe. Was it the Redskins? No, we let him go to Washington there. I don't necessarily remember, but of course he suffered that gruesome injury. Guys, football is not my strong suit, but so I was a fan of Mahomes. I was a big fan of Mahomes because I really liked the way that he played. Who didn't? That man was a highlight play just waiting to happen, man. He was able to scramble. He was able to chuck it down deep, bro. One of the biggest arms in NFL history. One of the largest cannons in NFL history. He's able to do all this stuff, man. And so when he takes over the job, he has that game against the Broncos in 2018 in winter, and he did pretty well there. And then when we officially let Alex Smith go, I'm thinking that Patrick Mahomes is essentially going to be pound for pound where Alex Smith was. I'm not expecting anything big off the talent level or anything. Then he came out the gate with the 50 touchdown MVP season. That's something that blew my expectations away. I was not expecting anything like that at all. I remember back in the days, man, I'm sounding old or something like that, but yeah, Patrick Mahomes was big, and he came out of nowhere too. Andy Reid would always talk praise about him, but I'm like, you talk about praise for every single player that you have. That's why you pick them, right? You're expecting them to be great, no matter, especially if you're picking them the number 10 in the draft. Of course, you're going to be talking good things about them, but it came out of nowhere. I'm telling you. Andy Reid sort of warned us, I guess, but it was crazy. So now he's signing the biggest contract in American pro sports history, largest guaranteed contract in history of sports. It just tells you where the game is going to be going. Not just this game, of course. When I say game, I mean sports in general. It's growth by growth basis is going higher and higher on percentage. Even if it looks like the television numbers are going down in the ratings, which everyone likes to point out, you got to remember that we're shifting medias now. We're shifting mediums. Young people don't watch television anymore. I don't watch TV. I don't remember the last time I went to go watch a television game. Of course, unless the Chiefs are on. That's probably the last time I went to watch a game, actually, when the Super Bowl was on television. Yeah, the last time I saw a television show was probably the Super Bowl. Mediums are being changed. They're being shifted towards a more dynamic, a more digital place, like YouTube. If you're watching this video right now, you're contributing to the fall of cable networks. And you're contributing to the fall of ratings, because if you're watching this video, you're more than likely inclined to not watch cable television. I mean, it's just a fact. I don't know what they're going to do to fix that, but they're going to have to do something. But yeah, we're about 20 minutes off now. We'll be able to see the great skyline of Kansas City. It might be out of focus the whole time. Oh, actually, we're about to pass the Chiefs Stadium. Fun fact, actually. I've never been to a Chiefs game, even though I lived for 5 years now. I've lived 5 minutes away, or 15 minutes. 10 minutes, actually, because 10 minutes away. So, I'm not going to try and do anything spectacular. Shoot. Come on, white balance. I'll just fix it in post, I guess. So there's the Royal Stadium, and then back there, the Chiefs Stadium's there somewhere. So we're making progress. Let me let you guys. Well, actually, I don't know if I should tell you this, but Mahomes lives quite close to the stadium. So, and then the skyline of Kansas City is right ahead of us, right ahead. So yeah, a few minutes out. Once we get there, Hopefully I'm not starting anyone, and hopefully I'm not going to get, arrested for soliciting or something like that. That's a little bit of word that I have, but in the end, I believe it's worth it. If y'all don't believe it's worth it, then sure. Here, let me check. Let's go off the list. Let's see what else. By the way, Mom or Daddy, if you see this, I'm sorry. I learned from you guys. I can multitask now. I've been able to multitask. I've been practicing this. Okay, let's see. I'll upload this uncut video, full uncut video. Oh, I didn't even talk about Mike Greenberg. Shoot, I'm about to redo that. But yeah. Isn't this fun? If y'all watch Cat in the Hat, y'all know what that's about. Yes, sir. Oh! We hit that bump, you know. Kansas City sometimes bumpy. There's two Kansas Cities. You got the pothole. Oh shoot! You got the pothole Kansas City, then you got Kansas City, Kansas. You got pothole Kansas City, then you got Kansas City, Kansas. That's basically how it goes. KCMO and KCK. Let me let you all know. I still don't know to this day. By the way, if you're wondering why Kansas City, if you're wondering if Kansas City residents know why they live in Missouri, yet it's called Kansas City. Let me let you know. A majority of us actually have no clue at all. Yeah, now we're on that smooth road now. We're on that smooth road. A young black man is now winning, bro. He's winning. So yeah, I've never been to Patrick Mahomes' house before, but I've known where he's lived for a while. You know, it's Kansas City, man. I got the connects in Kansas City. Let me let you know that now, huh? Oh shoot, I got a motorcyclist behind me. Let me let him go. Actually, no, there's a truck right next to me too. Look at that. He said zoom, I'm out. He said I'm out, bro. Oh, that's a big body too. Dang, that man is a big body. That's crazy. Oh, and of course Truckman, yeah, that's him. So the thing about Kansas City, I don't like these roads at all, man. I do not. Don't fall. I don't need any of that. Here. There we go. Gotta make sure that the frame's right, and if it's not, dang, that's tough work. Ooh la la. Alright, so yeah, they're trying to improve the roads, but at the same time, it's quite messy down here. It's not messy as like Dallas or, I don't know, I've never been to Houston. I've never driven in Houston. Or Philadelphia. My dad's told me horror stories about there. The East Coast, shoot, I'm not trying to drive there. Heck no. But I'm cheap. I don't want to use an Uber, but I won't even bring my car all the way up there. Why would I do that? That's a waste of time. If you're taking your car all the way to college and you're going from like one region to the other, so if you're like in the Midwest region, or say you're like in the East Coast region coming to the Midwest, or if you're in the Midwest region going to the West Coast, it doesn't make any sense really to bring your car, in my opinion. If you're more than 5 hours out, I feel like it's not worth it, you know. I might be wrong. I don't know. That's just my own personal humble opinion. I just know I'm gonna need a bike. That's all I need. Once I have that bike, it's wrap. It's a wrap. Once I have that bike, I'll go anywhere, man. Anywhere within a 15-mile radius. It's in my accessibility, as long as it's, you know, before 6 o'clock. Something like, it has to be at a reasonable hour, of course. Yeah, we're getting close. I'm not nervous, not nearly. When I woke up in the morning, I was a little bit nervous. Or even when I was about to go to sleep, I was nervous. I'm like, man, I'm really about to go in front of our Super Bowl MVP's house, the most recognizable face in Kansas City ever, and I'm really just about to go to his curb and talk to him. Not talk to him. If I talk to him, that'd be a great thumbnail and all that, but that's not gonna happen. I'm making sure that I'm not bothering him or Brittany in any type of way. Maybe the dogs will be there. I hope not. And they'll start barking. They'll be like, the neighbors will start getting antsy, and then I'll be like, uh-oh. I've already got my whole game plan out. It's the same with police. I've got my stuff planned out with police, man. You gotta have a game plan. If you look like us, you gotta have that game plan. Y'all know what I mean. What the heck? Where's 2T, bro? See, this is what I don't like. Like, I don't know if this road will continue to go straight or it will force me to go into QQ. I'm not trying to go to a Sprint Center, man. This is what I do not like about Kansas City. Oh, let me keep going. Okay, see, I don't like this system right here. Right now, I'm next to the AT&T building, if y'all know what that is. Right next to the Kansas City Star. I don't like this part. This section, when I went to the graduation last year for my high school, my goodness. We were literally, me and my mother, we were like 0.2 miles away, right? And it took us like 15 minutes to get to 0.2 miles, man. Because it was so clogged up, because Kansas City's place is so garbage, man. Should I make a turn? I think I should. Hey. Wait, should I? Oh, no, I'm good. I think I'm good. Shoot. No, I'm not good. I'm not good. Hey. Wait, am I? I can't tell. I might as well call this teenager struggling to maneuver through his city. Imagine if I had to go to LA, man. Imagine if I'm in Northern California, and I gotta drive, man. I don't know if I could live. I don't know. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Actually, I don't care if you guys enjoy it. Actually, that's a cap. I do. Southwest. Okay. Let me stop talking about where we're at now. I don't know where we're at. We're just. This is a normal Kansas City route. You know what I'm saying? He lives in a normal Kansas City house. This man Mahomes. Yeesh. Hey. They're gonna be like, what the heck is he doing here? I'm scared. I'm believing that people. What I'm thinking is that everyone's gonna be there typically. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's gonna be there typically. T-Mobile is now KC proud. Yeah, that's gotta violate some type of antitrust law. I don't know what type of maneuvering they did to get themselves out that one, but. I hate my voice sometimes, bro. Oh no! What? Oh, okay. I was scared. I was like, what am I doing? First off, a good thing. This is like training for me, you know what I'm saying? If I ever need to peek at my phone, I already know how to, because I peek at my phone regardless when I'm on Google Maps, because I don't like hearing the directions, because I'm not a fluent Spanish speaker yet, as y'all could tell by my horrible Spanish before even this. I haven't practiced much at all, but I can read it. I can tell you guys, I can read it pretty well. All right, I'm getting close now. All right, I'm gonna stop the video. Wait, actually, no, let's get to a stop sign first. Well, I think I've seen this part before. If you guys know Morgan Cooper, that dude, outside of Mahomes, that's the dude I respect the most in Kansas City. Or he's up there actually. Probably after him and probably Sandy Kemper. After those two, Morgan Cooper's the guy I respect the most out of Kansas City. Well, I mean, there's Ant-Man. I don't know if you guys didn't know, Ant-Man actually came out of Kansas City. I didn't know that too either until like a few days ago. Or not a few days ago, a few weeks ago. Ah, shoot, that's a truck. That's a truck. I need a red light, man. I don't want to do this while I'm driving. This is dangerous. This probably got on blurry or anything. Ooh, there's someone running. Is that Oakley Hochschild? If it is, I'm giving him a shout out on his channel. I don't know who that is. Imagine that's Mahomes. That would have been hilarious. Like, uh-oh. And then he pulls up to his house and then he was like, oh, red light, bet that. The thing about downtown KC, another thing, another thing about it is that these roads are so narrow. You guys know about that, I know. If you're from Kansas City, dang. Buddy's cutting me off. If you guys know about that Kansas City, you know, these roads are so unnecessarily narrow, man. I don't know if that's how it's like everywhere else, but here, man, sometimes it feels like you barely have any space. You're gnashing with the other person. It's like your car's this wide and the lane's this wide. That's what I'm trying to say, man. It's crazy. This is top secret info. I feel like one of those people who says, haha, I have a secret, but I'm not gonna let you guys know. I have a secret. I have a secret. You guys just don't know about that. Minus the demon dolphin laugh. That's what I'm finna call that. It's got its own catchphrase now. I hate how I like Flight Reacts so much. I don't, actually. It's just so funny. Such a phenomenon. Professional L taker. We're in KC, man. This is banking on Kansas City. Alright. This is a YouTuber. Oh, he a YouTuber. Oh man, can we start ranking tiers for YouTubers, man? If you guys don't know about Cash Nasty, my fault. This is my bad. I'm just spitting nonsense right now, spewing nonsense. But let's say there's a you. Someone who's like, oh no, I don't know about that. Maybe, I don't know. You got a you. Your random account, like it's you. You know what I'm saying? It's like you. Then we got a YouTube. Someone who's they have 5K, some 2K, something like that. Then you got a YouTuber. They're that about 10K and above, 15K and above, stuff like that. So I'm about at a YouTuber. And then there's the YouTuber. We'll say that's about 50K subs and no, we'll say that's about 100K. I think I've been here before. I could go left, right, but I'm not going to. The great thing about Kansas City that I've been told is that everyone looks out for each other. So Mahomes, if you end up seeing this, or some business executive, someone who represents you, if you see this, I'm looking out for you. That makes zero sense, I know. But I'm just saying, I'm just trying to let my nervous energy out, you know? I don't even have any nervous energy. I think it's all being released as my words, which are coming out probably as nonsense right now. But we are approaching. The roads are getting smoother. There's less camera jostling. There's more hills. That tells you all you need to know. That tells you all you need to know. That's Polsinelli? Yeah, that's how you know, bro. Ah! Yeah, this Kansas City right here. This is where it is. This is where it is. Uh-oh, there's gonna be traffic or something. I'm feeling good. Oh, stop doing that, please. I need to get prepped for what I'm gonna even speak about, actually. Oh, that man said, we need to get prepped. That's a long yellow light. I could have made it. Now that we're very close, it feels like before a race. If you guys are athletes or before a game or something like that, you guys know that feeling, right? It's almost game time. And when you get there, you get there. I think what I'm gonna do now that I'm quite close to being there. Now that I'm close, right? Oh yeah, I've definitely been here before. Now that I'm close, I think what I'm gonna do to make it look less suspicious, I'm gonna go up and around, and I'm gonna pretend like I don't know where I'm supposed to be. I'm looking, and then I park. I park like I'm on Google Maps trying to find a way out. But dang, okay, shoot, he lives here. Dang, I've never even seen that place before. But oh yeah, we're approaching for a fact. I will continue to press. This is a one-time thing. I don't feel comfortable doing this, man. The only reason I'm okay with doing this is because I'm not really infringing upon his property or like anything like that, you know? All I'm doing is parking next to his curb for like 15 minutes. And talking. I'm just talking too. Dang, that man, if he has a son, I know, shoot. Alright. Okay, we'll go this way then. I didn't mean to, but yep, 100% been here before. I had a Princeton interview. What? Can you make a left, a right here, a left? I guess you can. I've never been here before. Oh man, I'm getting uncomfortable now. Let's go. All right, bet we're almost there. Mahomes, if you see this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man, but you gotta live sometimes. I'm only here for like 2 more months or something, so I'm living a little bit, you know. Yeah, it's def game time, bro. It's definitely game time. Uh-oh, I didn't consider people walking their dogs or anything. Maybe I should have washed the car before, because I'm trying to fit in as much as Can we turn green, please? It's about to. Let's get stupid there. Do I make a left or a right? I'll make a left. So 2 streets. Okay. The beginning part right here. All right. Dang. All right. We're here. Y'all can't see. Alright, so now I gotta find this part. I'm not trying to infringe anyone's parking space. So I'll just park for a few minutes and then. Ooh, man, this is wordy. There's always something behind me. I'm like, I don't want to. Yeah, watch something. Oh, man. After being lost for about 5 to 10 minutes, I finally gotten my way back around to where I can park in Mahomes' on this street at least. That's close enough, right? That's close enough to say Mahomes' house. Now that I've got the camera on, plus I'm zooming through the neighborhood. So here's what I'm gonna do. If you guys see me looking down on my phone, it's because I've arrived. All right. I'm on again. How did that happen? Wait. What? Oh. I'm back where I want to be, but I'm not in the right spot. So, I know what I'm doing now. So, we're gonna come through his house the right way. Ooh, I don't like the way he looked at me. I don't like that. Oh well. I'm nervous. If y'all ain't nervous, then y'all ain't been black man in a rich neighborhood. Y'all heard? This is a really tight spot. At least I'm not in LA or something. Can I fit this? This is ridiculous, man. This is like the roads in Kansas City. This is what I'm talking about. What? Yo, are you telling me I gotta be on the right street now? What? Yeah, I think this is the wrong way. Road closed. Residential access only. What is this place? I think I'm getting warmer right now. Whatever that is. So we're on the right track now. Yeah, I gotta make sure this motorcycle doesn't. I'm about to make a turn after this one. We're almost there. Then we stay on the street and then we out, right? Can I make this? Oh, look how gorgeous this is. Look how gorgeous this spot is, bro. What the heck? I know you guys can't see it, but it's gorgeous. Make sure I don't kill myself. Alright, bet. Woo! Alright, we're here. Part 2, round 2. Gotta find the correct place to park. Gotta make sure no one thinks that I'm awfully suspicious. So now I'm going to play my little act. So I'm in the frame, right? So I'm in the correct frame for. Oh shoot! I got close. Oh, okay. Who's that? Someone's here. I think I want to park right here. If I can do that. Okay, guys, we made it.